Tiff is silly.
We are live. I think so. Hello.
I
What's up,
can't hear
everyone?
you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, I'm live. We're
Oh,
live.
Oh, we're
okay.
live.
Okay.
We're
Oh,
live.
that was
We're
we're
live.
live.
We're
Okay,
live.
so
Hey.
my mic was going this our system that's going on back here. There's a lot going on. My mic was muted for our Zoom chat, but it was on for the OBS system. So like they were,
hmm
it was weird. But
I
hey
know you
y'all,
got
we're here.
that.
Hey,
Hey, what's up? What's up?
hi y'all.
Hey, Tiff. Hey,
Hey, Naya.
John.
Hey, Naya. How was your week?
My week was pretty good. For the most part, wrapped up my accelerated class, took senior seminar. It's done, finito, and
hmm
I'm ready to just enjoy this little 3 day weekend before the semester starts on Tuesday, and that's about it. How about y'all?
Um, I was saying something about the bags under my eyes. I'm tired. It's been a long week. But I'm happy that I got prepared. Well, I'm getting prepared for next week, which is school starting fully. I had an early class last week, but now like they're getting into the full swing of things. So school, work, all that stuff. Like I'm making progress towards that. So I'm happy about that. But I am tired. So yeah, that's all. That's how my week has been. Tiresome.
Can we also just give a shout out to Maya's new setup? Like, it's
Ah!
lit.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks to John. Recommended the mic, the whole little setup. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like,
No problem.
I love it. I love
Your
it. Oh,
headphones.
and thank you. This was like a
Yeah.
little extra, but I love them. Thank you.
How are you,
How
Tiff?
about you, Tiff? Yeah.
I am good. I'm with you, Maya. I am tired. Oh my god, I am
Like,
tired. Like I'm just like I took a picture today, and I did like one of them Instagram filter backgrounds, and I was like, oh no, I'm putting this filter on because like these bags without it, Lord,
listen.
I am tired. But
Mhm.
yeah, this little 3 day weekend that's about to happen. I even got off at work, and this is I'm not
Mhm.
gonna say where I work at, but this is the first year they did this, so it was just like whoop 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 whoop. Okay,
Mm.
am I okay?
I know
Uh,
that's right. Right. Finally.
Right.
yeah, and then I mean, full swing in the classes starting on Tuesday. I'm kind of excited, um,
hmm
but I'm tired. I am exhausted. My son
Same.
just got skedaddled out of here.
Oh.
Shout out to my girlfriend Alicia. Thank you for getting him
hmm
because he was
He
getting
needed
whatever.
a break. Yeah.
um, but other than that, all good. I'm ready to start the show.
Yeah, episode 2. We in here. We already have the chat going. So shout out to Paula Elmore. Says hello,
Okay.
guys. Hello, how are you?
Hey, hi, Paula.
Hey,
Um,
mom.
Oh, that's
oh,
hey,
Mama
mom.
Elmore. Hey,
Yay. What's up? Hey, what's up?
awesome. If you're listening right now and you're in the chat, say what's up. We want to give y'all a shout out. There's a few of y'all on tuned in right now, which is pretty cool.
hmm
Yeah. So I think
And
that
if
that's a
you're in the
good.
chat, go tell your friend to go listen too. Come
Yeah,
on,
Yeah.
get
Link
link
it to
everyone
the
on this.
bio. Yes. All the stuff is up here. Y'all can see it. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So with that, let's go right into our word. Like, what are we feeling? We also Eliza just tuned in. Says,
Mhm.
hey guys, you look so good.
Shout out to Eliza. She
Hey,
Hey.
did our
Eliza.
promo
She
shoots.
is the best. I gotta
Eliza is
her
the
back.
best. If you need pictures taken, please
Listen.
hit her up
Yes.
or come
If
through us to hit her up.
I'm giving her a shout out personally on my page. I like it.
yes, if you saw some of the promo photos on our Instagram page,
Mhm.
Seniority Show at Seniority Show, we only look good because of Eliza. At least I only look good because of Eliza's
Me too. I'm a part of
photo.
that.
So
She's the
She
um
did a
awesome.
little edit. I'm like, ooh, she freaked it out.
yeah,
I said, okay. Yep.
right. We have Brittany Wilson in the chat. Says, "Hey y'all, what's up, Britt?"
Hi,
We have
sister.
Hey,
we
Britt.
have Cybanks, um, with the
Mhm.
lit emoji. What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, it's looking good. The chat's going. Hi everyone. So yeah, I think we can hop in into like our word of the day. And if y'all
Mhm.
new, if this is your first episode watching, this is basically just this is like a word or a sentence that basically recaps or encapsulates how we're feeling right now
Mhm.
to an extent, right? Does anybody want to start with that?
Since I went last week, I'll go first. Okay, my word of the day is adventurous.
Mm.
Mm.
Be adventurous. And it doesn't mean like you have to travel anywhere. Like just try new things.
Mhm.
Go out there and be adventurous in new things, like things that you've never tried before.
I love that.
I like that. You want to go, John? You want me to go?
Um, I don't have one yet. You can go.
I was about
I'm
to
looking
say the
for.
same
Okay.
thing. Okay, but I got it. I'm going to come up with something.
Okay.
Okay, I like adventurous. That was a good one, sis. I'm going to say um, communication, I guess, is my
Mm.
word. And I want to work on my communication with a lot of different people in my life. As I said before, even on the first podcast, that I'm closed off a lot of the times, and I'm like trying to stop that. I'm trying to reach out more, ask for help
Mm.
more, whatever. So communication, and I've been doing better this week, so I'm happy about that. So, yeah, that's my word for right now.
Dope.
Hmm.
Um, this is a quote I got back when I was a senior in high school.
Hmm.
It's from someone named Paul Valery. I'm thinking he was a poet back in the day, but his quote is, "The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up." And
Mm.
I like that. I think what that says to me is exactly that. If just don't be sleep. If you want something done, go and get it.
Hmm.
There is good aspects to dreaming and that aspect to it. But
Hmm.
for the most part, if you want to get it done, you got to wake up and get it done.
Right, you got
Um,
to go get it. Right.
yeah.
Hmm.
So
Go
yeah,
get
that was
her.
that.
Go get
That's a good song. I wish we
Right.
could play it, but YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's something I'm still trying to work on too. I'm trying to work around getting music on here. So maybe we can collaborate with some
Hmm.
independent artists that would
Oh
allow
yeah.
us to get some
Ask
music in here.
anybody in the audience a word that they are their word of the day.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yup. Please share like anything
Write
y'all
it
think.
in the chat. Let me know what your word is.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
throw it back to y'all.
Right.
Lisa's in the chat. She says, "Hey y'all. Um
Hey, Lisa.
to see
Hey,
sorry.
Lisa.
Good to see you on here. Happy Friday." Yes, it's Friday. I
It
think
does
that's a
not
good
feel
thing
like Friday.
too.
Mhm.
It's a cool thing having the show on Friday because it's just like
Mhm.
I don't know, it's really good. I guess while people on the chat, y'all can tell us y'all word. I think we can go straight into our show now.
Okay.
And I would like to start off real quick to just give a remembrance. This earlier this week, read a professor named Brian Monroe. He passed suddenly, and it shocked everyone because it was unexpected. I took a class with him last semester, so I literally just saw him. So it just one of those things are like you're here today, you're gone tomorrow. You never know when your time is,
Mhm.
and it was just like one of those
Mhm.
things that's just like you those perspectives and life moments where you just pause and say, all right, what's important, what's not important, and whatnot. So um, we're remembering you right now, Professor Brian Monroe. You were a great professor. You were really kind, and um, your work with CNN and Ebony Magazine and the National Association of Black Journalists, you're recognized for it, and the articles that are coming out are nothing but nice words about you, and
Mhm.
hopefully you're having a good time on the other side, brother. Yeah, rest in peace. That's that.
Rest in peace. Sure. Yeah, I didn't know him personally. But I heard about him. I got an email about him as well, and everything you mentioned was in there. So he seemed like a great guy. So rest in peace.
Um, all right. With that said, today I want to just play the game. What are you drinking? So, last week, last week I had the beer mosa. Where's my
Mhm.
little? This week I have a concoction of Fireball, um, which is really intense to just be sitting and drinking Fireball. But I have it mixed with a 7-Eleven drink again, half and half. My Arnold Palmer, and this is what it looks like right now. it's basically a spiked iced tea. It's really good.
Mhm.
Tastes really good. What y'all sipping?
I
Well,
have,
yeah,
it's
Tiffany
like
go.
a mixture. It's like wine and like a like like a peach, something like something peach, white cranberry.
Ooh.
Nice. Is it
Hmm.
bubbly?
I don't know the name. I don't know the name.
Is it bubbly like sparkles or whatnot?
Yeah, I guess you can say it. It's probably more flat so now, but I still want to drink it.
You drinking
Well,
anything,
I'm
Maya?
boring. No, I'm
Oh,
boring. I got water. That's it.
look,
I
water's
need.
essential too. Look,
I've been dehydrated a little bit. You know. Yeah. I need this. I need more water. So I just got some water. I meant to put lemon in it, but I was kind of rushing before the show, so I
yeah.
didn't have time to cut up the lemon. You know. But
No,
yeah.
I need some water too, and I'm tripping.
Maya, I love your shirt. Seriously, that's like what I've been saying. All
Oh.
like
Oh
seriously,
yeah. I say that a lot
oh,
too. Tiff, I
seriously.
know you be thinking the same. Yes. Thank you. Thank
Uh,
you. I wish I had a second one. I would have gave it to you. I'm telling you, as a gift. Mhm.
all right. So, what have we been doing this week? What's this week like? Let's get into it. What are we feeling like this week? What's it been like? Or did we talk about that already?
No, I wouldn't say we
We
didn't talk
just kind of said a word.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything that stood out to you? Any highlights or any setbacks? Whatever. We can talk about it all. I'm good for it.
I can start off what I've been doing this week. I went shopping and bargain hunting with my mom and my sister. That is something that we enjoy to do. So we bargain hunted in Walmart and actually came out. I'm in this Facebook group chat, and they tell you about all these different sales, and like you'll put in like the SKU. Once you put in the SKU, it tells you what stores has it and at what prices. So I was like basically chasing themselves this week. Besides that,
Okay.
Nice.
Mhm.
For me, I so yeah, I just wrapped up my class on Wednesday, so I've been chilling. WandaVision just dropped this morning, and that's for my nerds out here, my Marvel nerds. We haven't had an
Mhm.
MCU drop in over a year, so this is the first thing we get since Spider-Man: Far From Home. So
Mhm.
I dived into that. Dropped my podcast earlier this morning, breaking down the first two episodes. Like we're
Mhm.
ready, like we're back in the Marvel world, so it's good to finally see some new stuff on that side.
Right.
Um, and yeah, I think I saw a documentary on Netflix too called The Minimalist.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to downscale everything even more. Like I don't feel like I have too much stuff, but
Mhm.
it just made me want to just get rid of a lot more than what I already have. So I'll just get rid of clothes that I don't use anymore and books and things just piling
I
up.
did do that.
That
I did go to Goodwill.
yeah yeah. Oh, that's
Oh
good.
my, that's where I need to go. Yes,
Yeah
I do. Mhm.
yeah yeah.
For me, I haven't. So I've been writing down like stuff I need to do. I've been like organizing better, getting prepared. Preparation. That should have been my word maybe. On top of communication. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'll be all over the place. So for me to be organized in some kind of way and like really writing stuff down, checking it off, even if it's something little like updating my resume or reaching out to this person because we talked at this this date and I didn't reach out. Whatever. I'm just trying to do stuff like that, and I've been doing that. So yeah,
Awesome.
I feel like that's great. I've been watching Netflix too.
Yeah.
I started the Shonda Rhimes show,
Bridgerton.
but
Okay.
yeah, I fell asleep though. So Tiff, I gotta finish it. But it's good though. I like it. I like the violin, the loud music. I'm like, oh, listen. I told you, I love that. So, and some other stuff on Netflix dropped. Chris Rock, his extended version of his comedy special dropped, and
Oh,
that
Yeah.
was cool too. So yeah, that's I've been chilling for the most part.
dope.
Yeah.
Eliza in the chat says, "Love that doc." I think she was referring to the Minimalist.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. I
it's
heard it's
really
good.
good.
Hmm.
It does inspire you to just want to declutter everything mentally and
Hmm.
physically too. So it was a
Hmm.
pretty cool piece. Um, any business we want to get into?
Hmm. Anybody got like a hot topic or a question or something like
Wait, did
that?
anybody give us words in the chat?
Oh yeah, right. I
I
think
know
we're
y'all got some words.
right, right.
We got no words yet.
No words yet? Okay.
We're a little silent, but yeah. If anyone, any of y'all have any words of encouragement or anything that y'all feeling, or
Hmm.
there doesn't even have to be encouragement. Like, what are y'all feeling? Good,
Or
bad?
anything y'all
Like,
want to talk about? Y'all want us to talk about?
yeah, lay
Right.
it on us. This is our show, all of us.
Hmm.
Um, until that starts coming in, um, let's talk about let's talk about TikTok a little bit.
Oh
Okay.
Um,
yeah, right, right.
so we do have a TikTok star in our midst. Um, so so Tiffany went viral on TikTok a few weeks ago,
Hmm.
um, and yeah. So you want to talk about that for a little bit, and then we'll get into TikTok.
So my sister sent a video. It's of my nephew. Everybody on TikTok thinks is my son, but I haven't corrected them. And I was playing around with the filters and I couldn't get the filter out, but you'll see. I'm not gonna give away that. So yeah, so my nephew, my sister had this little elephant and she pulled it up to him. And my nephew, he's only 6 months, but he falls out all the time.
Hmm.
And she like, and you see her picking up the teddy bear and then walking over to him and showing him, and he does this all the time. Like he's only 6 months, but he gasps for air like he's shocked. And then he falls out crying,
Hmm.
and like I remember I sent it to John and mine. I was like, I'm gonna put it on. He's like, you should put it on TikTok, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, looking at all these hashtags, or whatever. But yeah, it's like at 765,000 views. So
Yo,
700 like
what?
65,000 people seen my nephew. And like every time he does it in live person, I crack up because he is so dramatic. My little booger, I love him. But yeah, that's like he's my
That's
TikTok.
hilarious. That
I
video
thought it
was
was super
priceless.
funny and super cute at the same time. Some people took it extra, whatever, because people on social media, whatever.
Right.
But I thought it was
You,
funny.
Comments, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Like you got your, how dare you do that to him? And I'll just be like, you're dramatic just like him.
right.
Like
Right, right,
You know
then you
you
got
made
stuff
it.
that
right.
is hilarious. Or my
Hmm.
like I'm the mom, I do this to my kids, the child is gonna be fine. And it's like, oh, you could have gave him a heart attack. Like people can take it there. But that I got my first taste of like seeing social media. They was like literally fighting in the comments, and it's like hilarious. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
the
okay.
comment section is always the place I go to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know you made it when there's arguments
Mhm.
in the comments. Like that's when
right,
Right.
it's popping. It's like
Hmm.
I went straight
Exactly.
to the comments and it's still going too. So like it's
yeah,
funny.
yeah. It's like I think it's like maybe 2.5 weeks since I posted that, and it's like, yeah. So I'm just like, what's going to be next? But these challenges, my sister said my son is fine to people so extra.
Right.
Um, but yeah, the TikTok challenges definitely will have you sitting there entertained for like hours. What's
Yeah.
your favorite TikTok video y'all seen?
Oh, for me, there's this father and son. They're called the Enzy Boys, and they're hilarious. They do like these lip dubs. They're like these Hispanic, this Hispanic family,
Hmm.
and they just do these lip dubs over like these random videos. They just voice them. And this little kid, he's barely 4 years old, and uh, he gives so much personality into these voiceovers, like these lip syncs that he does, and it's so funny. And actually caught Ava DuVernay's attention, where she's like, you know what, I want to find this kid and put him and like work with him and put him like in a movie and somewhere, because it's really funny. Like they they did a voiceover on one of the, I don't know if you've seen that famous or the viral TikTok of one of the girls, one of the ladies who stormed the U.S. Capitol, and she said she got maced and all that. So the little kid did like a video pretending to be that girl, or whatever, and
Oh,
it
that's
was
funny. Hmm.
hilarious. I think I got it. If I
Hmm.
find it on my phone, I'll pull it up and show it here. But it's hilarious. So the Enzy Boys is definitely that's what I'm looking
You
out
definitely
for.
got to put that
Or
in the comments so people can see it.
yeah, let me get it
Mhm.
now. Yeah.
Mhm. And also, y'all can share any videos in the comment section that you guys ran across on TikTok. Cause I'm kind of new to TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, like, so I still have to get familiar with it. But it's always like on a for you page. It's always funny stuff I find, I like or whatever. But
Yeah.
nothing in particular that I can recall right now. I think Tyga's pretty funny. He introduced me to his personality. I never thought Tyga would be funny, and he was like
Any
on a
challenges that y'all like?
um no, like I'm not into all that. I'm not gonna lie and say I am. I'm not really. I see it, but it's not gonna get me hype about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple of busted challenges that was like really hilarious and like
Mhm.
really funny.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I think I found it. Um,
You found it. Okay.
let
Oh, of course
me.
my phone fell. Where did it fall to?
Hopefully y'all can see this. All right. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a clip.
Huh?
I got maced. You got maced? Let please. And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol? I made it like a foot inside and they pushed me out and they maced me. What's your name? Where are you from? My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. And why did you want to go in? We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution. What happened to you?
So
Wait, how
they
old is this little boy? He's
I
so
have
young.
Right.
He was like really like mouthing the words.
they have so much like they're hilarious. He's so like
So cute.
These niggas is fake.
so it's
Mhm.
it's they have so many of these videos. Obsessed with it. But we have Lisa in the chat says y'all remember the Grinch issue. I was like, dang, people be tripping online. Yes, the during the holidays, the Grinch like parents are
Oh, the
pranking the
Grinch in the
Grinch popping
pictures.
out, yeah, like
Okay,
popping out
okay,
and
okay.
scaring the kids. That was funny. C Banks says the comments are where it's at. That's true. The comment section on any
That's true.
platform is just
That is
like
true.
it's
Mhm.
toxic, but sometimes the right comments
It's
I want
hilarious.
to read. Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
entertaining.
Hmm. For sure. All right. So last week, um, there was something that came up regarding
Mhm.
MJ, our Mary J. Blige, and I was surprised. I was surprised that people felt I not surprised, but then not surprised because it wasn't my first time hearing it. But there's
Mhm.
some, there's some not, there's some not so MJ lovers out there. And let's get into it. I want to know. I want to know what's the root of this. I'm pretty sure there's a root to this, and I want to get to it because I missed that on social media. So go
Mhm.
ahead, Tiff.
Tiff, do you want to start? You want me to start?
It doesn't matter. Oh, are your hair? Are your Oh, that's your backdrop. I'm like, is your things lighting up? I thought that your head was lighting up.
Oh, oh no, they don't light up when they're plugged into the computer. Only when they're wireless for whatever
Okay,
reason.
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. Uh huh. But yeah, so Mary J. Blige, like I don't know, growing up, I heard her music, great, I respected her. I looked at her as like an auntie, like how everybody play around with that. But her music, I never really connected with. Don't get me wrong, a few songs I really like, I can listen to, but that's all. It stops there. Like I don't think she has much of a personality. I don't know what it is. There's something missing that I just don't connect to. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's weird for me. But I respect her,
Mhm.
and what she's done in music, but she's not for me.
I
Gotcha.
think that one day a friend of mine, and that's to be like, and that's where it ends for me. I'm not. I just, you would never like.
For
I
too
can't even
long, and
name
I
the
can't
album.
live without
I
you.
like that
Yeah,
one.
I
That's
like
my
that song.
favorite one.
Um,
I've been waiting up until yeah, that's my song.
wait, was it one song and the Waiting to Excel? Was that her song? If it wasn't, then I'm totally out the loop.
Wait,
I'm
what?
not too familiar. I would have to hear.
Waiting
I
to
would have to
Excel
hear it.
when Angela Bassett lit the car on fire.
Oh.
Is that Mary J? I'm not sure.
Don't
I'm
know.
not too deep in the MJ
Yeah, like
I should
discography.
know this
like
because of my color. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't name one album she has. Like, and that meme was like, if you had to quote her, that I would probably die. Um,
Hmm.
I'm not a Mary J. It's wait, I can't read. Somebody read a comment. I was trying to
Oh,
read it down too fast.
Alexis Person says, as a singer, her notes make me nervous. They fall flat at odd places and go flat randomly.
Hmm.
But yes, I'm not going. I'm not going to cry.
Cry. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry.
Lisa says, Lisa says, yes, it's her. She did this song. Not gonna cry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that's where it like ends for me. I'm not a fan of her dancing all the videos. Now I sound like Suge Knight, but yeah, I'm not a fan of her dancing. Yeah, hateration. Yeah, it's stupid.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I don't know. She's like, but did you
Lisa
see?
just said it. Yeah, a lot of hateration up in here.
Oh, she said we hating off of her.
Yeah, she said a lot of.
I think that's the
But
name of the song.
Oh yeah, that is the name of her. Yeah, I didn't know she was
yeah.
saying that the song or her. I don't know.
She just was
I like I
also
like her.
Tyrese, and Tyrese wanted to go like yeah, the stomp Lex. He went to go grab her, and like her split came away from her legs, and she was like like, I'm gonna grab your old ass leg.
How do you feel about her acting? How do you feel about her acting? Have you seen any of her acting? Look at Tiff face. She's like,
So,
not impressed.
Can't
so
tell
for
you either.
yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
so what put her on the map for me in her acting world was she was in this film called Mud, and I think she got nominated for an Oscar for that one. So that made me look at her as an actress, like,
Hmm.
oh, she's an act, like she's doing it, because some musicians make films and they try to act. Beyonce did.
Oh,
Everyone had
oh,
their run.
oh,
Every
oh, oh,
I'm not coming at Beyonce. I'm not coming at
Hold on,
Beyonce.
what happened? Say
No,
that
no.
again. I missed it.
No, I
I'm on
said
YouTube.
how all musicians try to dabble into the acting world. Beyonce tried, or she has. Rihanna
Hmm.
did.
Yeah, they
Christina
do try.
Aguilera.
I'm about to
Yeah.
hit you.
No, but yeah. No, so that put me on the map. So when I saw that Oscar nomination, I was like, oh, okay, so you can act. So then I saw her on Umbrella Academy, and I love that show. And I don't think her performance was the best, but I think my expectation, I guess, since coming off of that Oscar nomination, I was assuming, oh, then she's killing it, I guess, because this is what she got nominated for. So that was just
Hmm.
my thought watching her in Umbrella Academy, which is like a comic book
Hmm.
Netflix show. Um,
Go
and I thought
viral.
she was a
Talk about Beyonce. The Beehive is gonna come after you.
yeah, yeah. I want no
I don't got
heat.
time. Yeah,
Yeah, I want
I
no
don't got
heat
no
with the
problem with it.
Beehive.
Like I said, they all
Look,
try. You don't have to be
yeah,
the best. I feel like I'd rather you do it. You don't have to be the. She's great at being an entertainer. Like that's what she
That's
is.
what I
Like
she
feel like about.
if
is.
you see her live, like you can never come for Beyonce
I
Yeah,
ever,
love.
she's
ever.
Don't get me wrong, I really, really, really like Tyrese as a singer, but I also like him
Hmm.
as an actor. He can act.
Hmm.
I feel
Yeah,
like
he can act. He can. Right.
it was
Or
another.
maybe we should do a list of like our favorite musicians turned actors or actresses
yeah. I was
too.
Yeah,
just about to say that. Like, who's on y'all
Yeah.
list? Who can do both?
Um, I like Ice. His name Ice T. Yeah, from Law and Order. I
Mm.
think he's pretty good, even though it's corny, but he's also pretty good.
Ice Cube is good too as a
Oh, Ice Cube, yes, for sure.
Ice
Yeah,
Cube.
both the Ices. Yeah,
Oh, Cool J is killing it on
I like him.
NCIS. He found a
Yep,
little steady job with that. I think
yep.
also really good one is Jennifer Lopez. Her rom
yes,
coms aren't the
yes,
best,
yes.
but her dramas like Hustlers,
Mhm,
Selena, Enough, like her
mhm.
her dramas are really good. And
That's
she had
another
like
person.
this cop
Oh,
show a few years ago,
mhm,
but she's dope.
That's another
And
person.
she
That's like the crossover from entertainment to acting.
mhm.
yeah.
They said Cardi B is supposed to come out with it's supposed to be coming out with a movie, and it's
Okay.
gonna be the star. It's called Assisted Living.
Mhm,
Yeah, I think I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
So I want to see how she is. I mean, she was acting in her what do you call them? Hit Love and Hip
Hustlers.
Hop movies.
Oh
Um
yeah,
but she
yeah.
was in Hustlers too
A Hustler there with J
for
Lo.
a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess
That
we're gonna
wasn't
see
a
her
bad movie.
star.
That was pretty. That was alright.
Movies you got? Oh yeah, J Hud. Lisa said J Hud. J
Jennifer,
Hud.
yeah,
Mhm.
Jennifer Hudson.
Mhm.
That performance in Dreamgirls is still like I
Amazing.
haven't seen it in a while, but like
Jamie Foxx.
still.
Jamie Foxx.
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
God! Probably the
Jamie.
top one for me. How could I forget Jamie Foxx?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Jamie Foxx, he was in the Pixar film Soul.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
so
Good.
good. People think that this can get like an Oscar nomination for Best Picture, like just that animated film alone. I don't know if y'all
Mhm.
saw it, but it's such a deep movie. Like if y'all saw Up, it's like that level of like very intense and like
Well, I have my
adults
bracelet.
can.
My just brought me a up bracelet charm. It's like it's so
Oh,
cute.
that's
Yeah.
cute. Mhm.
Oh.
um, but yeah, it was.
Anybody else? I don't know.
Anybody y'all think that that was a good yeah
Musician.
characters
Turned
he acted
actor.
first, which was harder. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I also I love Jamie like comedy specials. Oh,
Mhm.
Chris Brown, Anthony. Oh yeah, Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown.
Chris
Yeah.
Brown's good. I
Yeah.
don't think
Right.
he's the best actor, but he did it successfully. He crossed over. He was in a couple stuff. Like I think he's good.
I
I
think
would say I've
and his
who?
show Ti.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ti is he's
Mhm.
actually surprisingly good. I didn't like
Oh
he
yeah,
kills it in
my
Fast and
sister
Furious.
just and this is like breaking my heart that I
Oh
didn't even think
yeah,
about him because
that
nobody would ever
yeah,
think about him. But Will Smith,
Oh,
definitely Will
right.
Smith.
Will Smith,
Um,
Mhm.
he is up
he
there.
he kills it. The
Mhm.
thing is with Will Smith,
Watch your words,
he's a
John. Watch your
no,
words.
no. This has
Playing
nothing
with
to
Tiff
do with
today.
him. This has nothing to do with him. But for some reason, he's always attached to films that are like not the best. His performance has nothing to do with it, but
Mhm.
because he kills it in every role he gets. But for some reason, he gets put in these movies that are just like flops. Like I'm like, your acting chops are so good. Like you can be in so like in a lot more better quality stuff. I mean, I think it's either hit or miss with his movies. I think the last good film was the Bad Boys film, but before
Mhm.
that, I don't even know what was the last good thing he was in. And again, it has nothing to do with his performance because I think as an actor, he's one of the best out there because he can do really good. But
Mhm.
I think he needs to choose his roles a little bit better because I think he could have had plenty
I think
awards
he
by
just.
now.
I think like and this is and I her attitude sometimes just gets me. I remember when Tamar was doing that show, The Real, and
Hmm.
Adrienne Bailion, however you say her name, or Bailon,
Mhm.
she was saying Tamar asked her like, why don't you sing? Like, why are you not coming out with albums? And she was like, oh, I don't think nobody wants to hear it. And she was like, you don't have to sing for anybody but yourself. So
Mhm.
somebody gonna love you. It don't matter if you have that big audience like Beyonce has
Mhm.
or all these other artists has, but somebody is going to love you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody said Tupac. Oh, that's
Tupac,
Lisa.
y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lisa said.
Tupac did got I
Yeah.
really wasn't really much into I mean I some songs, but he did I did like Poetic Justice. It was he
Yeah.
did
He was the best in
Mhm.
his crossover in his day. Brittany says John is right.
How
Gemini
can I
Man
forget?
was not the best script.
Um,
Um,
Aaliyah as
Stevie
well.
I in it.
oh
It was
yeah,
And I got Aaliyah behind me. Yeah, I got her
yeah.
behind me. I forgot. How could I forget about her? But yeah, I think if she
Um,
would have continued to live, she would have had a lot more success with movies.
yeah. Does Ariana Grande count? She's because she acts right.
I
Well,
was
actually, I think
I
she
was
started
thinking
off.
I was thinking
like an actor first before she was a singer.
right. I feel
Yeah.
like she was an actor first, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I did not think she was gonna cross over well into the pop world, but now she's literally the biggest pop star. I was like,
Love
wow,
her.
like she's killing it. So good for her. I think she's supposed to be.
What's
I don't know
the
if y'all
girl?
seen. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. You can talk. I'm trying to think of her name. Recall her name. Hillary
Oh,
Duff.
okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah. She's technically a musician. Yeah,
Yeah, and now she was the music. She went from the musician star
Mhm.
to acting. Um,
yeah.
other one,
Um,
Randy
Lizzie
Moore.
got canceled though. The Lizzie reboot, and I was really looking forward to that. Um,
Yeah, they couldn't
I would
work.
have watched that for sure.
yeah,
Mhm.
that sucks. She wanted it to be more adult, and Disney Plus wasn't having it. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Mandy Moore and This Is Us. I'm not sure if y'all watch her on This Is Us.
Mm-mm.
That's like NBC's like one of their number one dramas.
Hmm.
It does so well. But yeah, she does some tear jerkers. So it's just like seeing her. She was the singer back in the day, and now she transitioned to like act. She did a couple of movies, but I
Hmm.
think this is her role. They've been nominated for a lot of like top tier awards.
Right, right. I
Yeah.
still haven't watched it. I got to eventually.
I know I keep
Hmm.
hearing things about it.
Hmm.
So we have the chat going. C Bank says, "LOL, wait, I like his movies." I think we were talking about Will Smith at that point. Um, Brittany says, "I love Ari."
Me
Alexis
too.
says, "I thought Lady Gaga did excellent in A Star Is Born." I agree.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot. I forgot I was watching her.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
she,
Transformed like completely.
yeah.
Mhm.
Alexis Person, OMG, this is us is amazing. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
to get into that. I hear a lot of good stuff about it.
like
How many seasons is it?
they're like in the fifth season or something like that.
Ooh,
But
I gotta catch that.
they the way they go back and forth and bring it back to current, it's like three different age groups, but it's not at all confusing. Like you understand
Okay.
completely. Like it's the writers definitely do a awesome job. Oh
That sounds like a
wait,
Marvel movie.
did I oh my gosh, we have to talk about this. We have to talk about this.
Mhm.
Uh
Queen
Insecure.
Latifah. Sorry, Lisa said Queen
Okay.
Latifah. Duh,
Yes.
she has a new show
Oh,
coming out
duh.
too. Queen Latifah got a new
Yeah.
show coming out too as like this cop
Mhm.
spy person or
Oh, I
whatever.
like stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh for
looking forward to
sure.
that.
Mhm.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Mhm.
The final
She
season
said insecure.
is coming up.
What was that?
I
Oh, the final
know. I'm not
season of
happy. I'm not
Insecure.
happy. I'm not happy. It's the final season.
Oh, like they took a year off and then COVID happened and then
Hmm. That really sucks, honestly, because that show is good on so many levels,
I can't
and
believe it.
she opened so many doors too because she came from the digital space and how she was able to break. Like she got to build her career, which is rare. Like you have to work your way up to get to where she is, and
Mhm.
she got to do that immediately because she was so good in the internet space, and
Mhm.
of course, like with what the show was about too, like it was black people, but like they showed like dark skinned black people because Hollywood loves the light skin. So
Mhm.
it was really good to see, the stories that we
Right.
don't always get to see. And she
Mhm.
broke even with Afro Latinos. Like she had a lot of Afro Latinos in that show that
Mhm.
we wouldn't even know that they were Afro Latinos. So it was cool to see her break all those barriers and stuff. And the only upside I can see is that she's gonna have time to do more projects. So like I'm excited to see anything she puts out there. She just dropped a master class, so now she's gonna be
oh yeah, I
teaching a
saw
class there. I'm signing up for that and talking.
I thought about it too, John. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait.
I will
In
say
between my classes, I can take it.
right.
when they asked her on the red carpet who was she rooting for, and with
Everybody black. Yep.
Yep.
he is
She did a skit on that when she hosted SNL, which is
It's
she
so
loves
funny.
her race and she doesn't deny that.
yep,
Mhm.
She didn't change when she got into Hollywood.
not at all.
Right. Right.
I've never seen anybody really say bad stuff about her.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, she's she's a good actress and a good producer and probably a good person to work for.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would love to work with Issa. Um,
Me too. Like
that would be a
honestly, the way
dream.
she tells stories, like I cannot even imagine. Like, oh my god, I know her and Jasmine Sullivan talked about doing something. I would love to see like her do get into the
I
music
saw
world
that tweet.
too.
Or was it on Instagram? She said,
Yeah,
"Say less."
yeah. Like if they can link
Yo,
up, if she could start working with artists and like create their stories, like that's kind of like my whole angle too. I love that idea. So I
yeah,
feel like Issa would be perfect, and if I could, start working with her too eventually, fingers crossed.
cause
Yeah,
she's
like
so
why not?
good. She's really involved in music too, cause music plays a huge role in Insecure as well, and she has
She
the
can rap,
radio.
like.
Yeah, and there's so much she can do, yo. So like the future's looking really good. But let's see the comments. We have
Yeah.
C Bank says that's true. She was doing a lot. She got a lot
Mhm.
on her plate. Lisa, excuse me, I have the burps. Says I'm mad about Insecure. It was amazing. I think she should have continued it on a streaming platform.
Mhm.
Excuse me. When you stream, you have room for other projects. Um, C Bank says I was disappointed too. Yeah, it sucks that the show's closing because there's not a lot like it. It's not like it's really
Right.
the only show like it, pretty much like a
Yeah,
comedy.
nothing to compare that to.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it's,
One
it's
of a
definitely gonna
kind,
fill a
for
void.
sure.
I would
Yeah.
definitely rewatch
And
it before the
that's
new
like
season.
representing us. Like we have like a
Mhm.
lot of different shows representing each culture, and it's like that represents us. So what's going to be next? What's going to take its place?
Right.
I feel like that show kind of sums up our show, like Seniority. Like that's pretty much like a depiction of that. Like
Hmm.
going through your career, like they show different perspectives. Like it just wasn't people struggling. It was actual jobs.
Yeah.
Black women had actual careers. So it was, oh my God, it's awesome. And then they also had real issues on top of that.
Yup.
So to see that and knowing like I'm getting to that age where I'm like, okay, I'm going to be dealing with a lot of this stuff, and I'm starting now.
Right.
Mhm.
It's just like, oh, I'm relating to this a little too much. Like it was
Right.
like, oh, this is
Honestly,
too real right now.
kind of scary. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Brittany says definitely disappointed about Insecure ending. It's an amazing
Mhm.
show. It's so good.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Like, what's
Mhm.
going to be next? Because I'm like,
Yeah.
especially it's on the platform that it wasn't on, because it wasn't like it was on like a Netflix or anything. It was on HBO, so just like,
Right.
and I don't know if it's just the streaming services, but like, why are they only giving like 10 to 12 episodes or
That's
8?
the new thing right now, honestly, short form. And actually I don't mind it cuz sometimes a lot of shows go for like 22 episodes a season and then you
Mhm.
get some episodes that are just like whack. I'd rather have a short season where you give me 10, 12 episodes that's popping where like I'm tired by the end of episode 15, cuz that was my problem with Empire.
Mhm.
Empire, like the
Yeah.
first season was probably one of the best seasons of TV I've seen at that time
Uh
because
huh.
it was like 12 episodes or something like that. It was really
Mhm.
good. And then once you get past season 3, I stopped like halfway into season 3, and there's just too
Mhm.
many episodes and there's too many fillers. Like there's good episodes in between, but just there was a lot to just go through, and it just wasn't, the quality was kind of getting watered with all the episodes. So I mean, I don't mind the shorter seasons if that means we can get better stories.
Okay.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
If it fits the narrative, I'm cool with the
No.
longer, shorter. It don't matter.
Right.
I'm excited for Snowfall. That comes.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a preview for
What's
that.
Snowfall?
Yeah.
Um,
Um. We both said
drugs in the 80s,
80s. I think. Yeah.
like like
L.A.
major, yeah, LA type area. Yeah.
Hmm.
You
Cool.
know,
Is that on Hulu?
No, it's originally on. It's an
the FX. I think. Yeah.
FX.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I have that saved somewhere. I just never had a chance to see it yet. Snowfall. Okay. Snowball. Snowfall.
So
Fall.
Snowfall.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
He also has another. I'm not sure if it's a movie or show. He was on his Instagram page. He posted the billboard. I guess it was his first time seeing that billboard out in
Mhm.
Los Angeles, but I haven't been able to find the show.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a lot of
You're talking
couple.
about the main character, right? What is his name? How did I forget his name? Whatever his name is on the show.
His name
He has
either.
an accent off the.
Yeah, a lot of the actors that are like, oh my gosh, and then like I usually can guess when an actor has like a accent. He was the
Mhm.
one that fooled me. He was the only one. Like I
He got me too.
like this is going way back, but Gossip Girl, Chuck on Gossip Girl had an accent before I even
Mhm.
heard him talking in real life. And then that's the way they go their voice real deep. And they be talking like
Did you know Idris Elba had an accent?
because it's the way their voice is, like the way their pitch goes. But yeah, him I did not know.
Okay.
Oh, what movie did I watch? Charm City. Charm
Mhm.
City with uh Meek Mill and
Oh.
what was the actor's name? I have to look it up. But yeah, that show's on Netflix, so check that out too.
Okay.
there's something I would recommend too. There's I guess we're all like in the the media department to an extent.
Yeah.
There's I love this time of year where the awards are about to come out because they do a lot of roundtables and panels talking
Mhm.
with different creators.
Mhm.
So I think earlier this week, Variety they put out a roundtable of directors. So you had like Regina King, Spike Lee, George Clooney. They directed films like in the past year, and they were just talking about the films they made and creating. And there was Spike Lee and I forgot the other director's name. They worked with Chadwick Boseman, and they got to talk about like their because those were the last two films he was in. So they were
Mhm.
able to talk about their experience working with him and like both these films and stuff. So
Wow.
that's pretty cool on that end. Sad, sad, but it was definitely pretty cool to see. I think this was Regina's first time directing a film, so to hear her talking about her, it's called One Night in Miami. So
Mhm.
that's on my list to watch, and it's like taking Malcolm X,
Oh, it's relevant.
uh, Muhammad Ali, and is like this. I don't know if it's like a fantasy or like a dramatized fiction
Mhm.
something of this wrestling match or no boxing match. It's something, but like it looks really cool. It's on my list to watch. But that's Virginia King's directorial debut, I believe. If not, then correct me. Um, but yeah,
Mhm.
Alexa says can't wait for that. Yeah, there's so much coming out.
Remember last week we talked about
Why?
the personality test?
Yes.
I did it again.
Okay.
I don't kill me. I forgot.
It's
I
okay. I
kind
meant to
of
remind you, but I did it like the other day and just
Table that
forgot.
until we come back, until I can take the
All
test.
right, okay. I just wanted to let you know. So for next time, we'll do.
Okay.
okay. We have to do our
I was,
homework, man.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's cool. It's cool.
to remind
I just thought about it just now.
you to take the
Hmm.
test.
Hmm.
12 a.m.
Dang. You're gonna be sleeping. You're gonna hear Alexa.
Right, she gonna be irritated, right?
Take your quiz. So let's open the floor to the chat. Is there anything that anyone in the chat wants to talk about? So we have Alexa says Cynthia Erivo also does music and acting. C Bank says that sounds good. Yeah, I can actually link the that round table in the chat so you guys can click on it. It's honestly it's legit. Um, Spike Lee is awesome too. There's this video of Spike Lee telling a story.
Mhm.
Um, I'm just being a mess right now. He tells a story of his mom, and Spike Lee is just so unapologetic and he's just messy at the same time, and I just love it.
Mhm.
Wait, let's hold on. Oh, jeez, hold on.
Mhm.
I love when my phone doesn't cooperate when I need it to.
Right.
Okay, so this is the round table, and he just tells a story. Wait.
They're saying like, "Mommy, why is that lady's name Pussy Galore?" He said, "Shut up and watch the movie."
It's, I mean, I guess what he says isn't important, but like he's just always loud and just like
Yes,
unapologetically
I
him.
believe it.
Anywhere he goes, he's just yelling and just he just loves talking about film. He's just really cool. Anything y'all
Uh,
want to talk about in the chat? Just drop it in.
quick little plug. I want to do this every week until it's over, you guys.
Mhm.
These are the Girl Scout cookies. This is the order form. These
Hey.
are all the cookies. So I'll read them off to you. Tasty Yays. That's the new cookies that taste like a cinnamon toast crunch. The Girl Scout s'mores, lemonades, shortbreads, thin mints, peanut butter patties, caramel delights, and peanut butter sandwiches. And they are all $4. Once again, I will drive to you, but I will not drive to you for one box for $4. Just to be clear, across
What
America.
you mean? You're not coming down to K&A? Like,
Um, But yeah, so that's my little shameless plug. And wait, where Maya go? We lost
Oh,
Maya.
Maya's gone.
Oh,
I
Maya's
think that might have been an accident. I think she'll hop back on.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my little shameless plug. So just make sure that y'all hit me up for the Girl Scout
I
cookies.
would testify to this too. Girl Scout cookies. I think y'all all know Girl Scout cookies are the business, and the worst thing was being in person with Tiffany. And every time I see her asking,
My
you know,
little
just
bag, my
buying,
bag that
yeah.
grows.
Oh, it did. Oh, geez.
I gotta get another one.
Mm. Well, I guess you won't be wheeling around though.
Oh, like campus is not really open right now.
Yeah. But that was bad, man. I was buying so many what you saying, cookies. The peanut butter patty Johns, I love them. Um okay, so I can wait until Tiffany gets back in it, or not Tiffany. Oh, Maya's back. Let's see what's going on.
Here she goes.
Because we have a question from Brittany too. So we'll wait for her Maya to come. But Eliza says, she put was the best. She said, I miss cookies on wheels. Yo, yeah, those were great. Like before the pandemic hit. Seabank says I loved her in that comedy movie. Um, I think he was talking about Cynthia Erivo. And okay, Maya's back.
I
Um,
don't know what happened. I started watching us on YouTube and it just cut off everything. Like my phone cut off and like
oh,
probably a bad connection. So sorry about that. I
oh no,
was
you're good.
panicking. I'm like, am I still on? I don't know. I'm trying to like, but I didn't see the little green light. So okay,
Yeah.
my bad, y'all. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. So Brittany has a question,
Hmm.
and she says, "What inspired y'all to start this podcast?"
Oh, I love that question. You can start, John.
Yeah. We mentioned this a little bit last week, but Maya and I had a show last year on WHIP called In the Man. It was live on Sundays from noon to 1 p.m. And we did that weekly until we did it anymore. Pandemic hit and the show kind of like
Hmm.
shut down. And from there, we wanted to just reinvent. You know, we try to do an in-demand podcast, but we weren't. I don't. The vibe
Hmm.
wasn't right, so we just took
Hmm.
a step back and just tried to build out what this new thing would look like.
Hmm.
Um, and then Tiffany came to the mix. Said, "Hey, Tiff, come on board." So we decided to adopt her, and then we scratched in demand and went to start a whole new show. And
Hmm.
I won't go into what the show is about. That way I can let y'all talk about that. But we decided to start Seniority, and this was also going to be on WHIP, the radio station. But Maya suggested, um, hey, should we like just take it off air and have it as a podcast? And I was like, that's perfect. You know, it kind of, you know, we wanted the freedom to just create whatever we want, no filter, and we'd have to go through so many hoops to just get on air and getting
Hmm.
canceled on random days and whatnot. We just wanted to just have the freedom to put out anything we wanted without any roadblocks, and that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Right. And as John said, it's a lot of regulations on the air, FM radio. So we didn't feel like that, honestly. And we wanted to just be more laid back and fun and free flowing. And Tiff definitely fit in perfectly. She was working with us when we did In Demand as well. She was
Oh
on
yeah.
maybe a couple episodes, right? Yep. And she did the camera work greatly too. She helped us
Hmm.
a lot. So we like, Tiff, if you want to jump on a podcast, you might as well. Like
Right.
we already work well together. We already know each other personalities. It just made sense, instead of trying to look for other people. And me and John work well together, but to have another person, it just made sense. So we got
Yeah.
Tiff on, and we decided, like, we got a lot of feedback from her too, and she said that we should really focus on like progression, and we came up with different words, and then we agreed on seniority, which just for us means like we're just always trying to reach a new level, and also because we're seniors too, we're about to finish up school and start getting this real money. So we trying to,
Yes.
it's a lot of goals we have, and it's just like everybody can relate to this. So yeah, and whatever Tiff wants to add.
Yeah, I just want to thank y'all for the opportunity for bringing me in and seeing something in me. Um,
Of course.
so yeah, so I mean, to say what we started, we wanted to talk. We wanted to share our stories. We wanted to laugh and joke with y'all, come to y'all, and it, to know like what we like and what we don't like. And we're like, cause we're about to be graduating soon, but like we're still evolving in our careers, like what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
John, I remember when I first met him, he was talking about radio a lot. And now you see him progress and he's had so much interest in other things inside of media.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, I see that with everyone, and that's why this is the perfect show for that because everyone is doing their thing, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's really cool to see that grind and that drive, and that's energy I want to be around personally,
Yes,
and
and we all can relate to it because we're all going through it at the same time, like the same exact time, you know. So
yeah,
yeah, y'all
and
can relate.
to come once a week and have that and
Hmm.
it's really cool, and I think that's another reason why we wanted it as a live podcast too, not just pre-record it and upload it on like Spotify or something. To have it live on YouTube, we wanted to share it with people as well. So like having this chat is awesome. Having other people talk to, so it gives us like that radio field without being in the without being on air. We can still interact with people, and then we can see
Hmm.
how it's going. There's
To
so
see.
much. Yeah,
Yes,
you can.
exactly.
There's yeah, it's more interactive and it's fun. So
Hmm.
yeah, just thank y'all. Um, thank you, Maya. Thank you, Tiffany.
Of course,
And
thank you for all your work, everything you do. Yeah,
yeah,
Everybody
thank
that's
you.
tuning in.
thank you, Tiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, for supporting us with the likes and everything,
Hmm.
comments, all that. Yep.
So you
Right.
guys got about 5 minutes before we wrap up. So is there anything that we want to talk about before we leave?
I do want to say, if you're not subscribed to this channel, feel free to subscribe.
Mhm.
Wait, Eliza says, have you thought about going on Twitch too? I have thought about that. I don't know how to use Twitch,
Mhm.
but I think that's a platform we can go as well. So I
Mhm.
know that we stream through the OBS system. I do know we can be on multiple platforms at once. So I know we can be on Facebook, um, and Twitch. I just don't know how to navigate Twitch just yet. But I guess we can talk about that in our next crew meeting.
Mhm.
Excuse me, our
Yeah,
crew
we'll
meeting.
talk about it. We're open to all options, so let us
Mhm.
know. Mhm.
All right.
Nothing I really wanted to talk about. Anything you wanted to end with? I'm tired, as y'all probably, because I'm tired. I want to go to sleep and watch some Netflix. I'm not doing anything this weekend, so I don't have nothing to look forward to.
Oh, I feel you.
My birthday's coming up, so I kind of want to start figuring out what I'm doing for my birthday. But
It's
other than
already been
that,
a year.
yeah, because
Whoa. I
our
feel like we
last
were
show
just
was
talking,
yeah, our last show was when Kobe passed away, the same day. You
and that
know,
was when you were doing your birthday recap, right?
exactly.
Whoa,
No, I
that's
didn't do the
whoa.
recap. I was talking about my
We were
birthday,
talking
like,
about it.
mhm, mhm,
That's insane.
mhm,
That yeah, wow. The timeline is just a whole year just went by like that. That's crazy.
mhm. Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, that's it for me.
yeah. Okay. Okay. So weekend plans. What y'all anything what do you call it? Yeah, anything for the weekend, or if not, is there anything that you're looking forward to this year, entertainment wise, a film or show?
For the weekend, I am going to go visit Top Golf, um,
Mm.
Jersey. I can't golf for crap, so this is going to be a new experience for me. I'm probably going to
Video
swing
it, please.
Yeah, please
video my bloopers.
put it
Yeah.
on. Put it on TikTok too. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend, and then excuse me, getting caught up with just some family and friends, and for some reason I got a taste for seafood, so somewhere along the way,
Mm.
seafood during this weekend. I
Mm,
gotta.
Oh.
okay.
I don't know what I'm on. I don't have no plans for Monday though, but um,
Mhm.
seafood, and I'm kind of hungry right now, so I don't know what I'm gonna eat after I get off this.
Same. I'm hungry and
Yeah.
tired. That's a bad combination,
Right. And
honestly.
I'm trying to like cook everything, and it's just like
Mhm.
when you're lazy, you just don't want to cook. Oh, that's something I forgot to talk about.
Mhm.
So that's why I brought up TikTok a while ago. I dived into a TikTok community, and I made a new TikTok page of me just cooking random stuff. So
Oh.
Ooh, check.
so I've been just cooking, just like, cause I cook every single day. So I was like, let me
Mhm.
just. This is another content I can just push out, cause I'm in the like I just want to create any chance I get. So
Mhm.
so I was like, if I cook all the time, might as well just record it and upload it or whatever.
Mhm.
So I've been doing. It's called Simple Supper. So it's, on TikTok it's at Simple Supper, and
Mhm.
I'm just putting random shit together in the kitchen, throwing down. A lot of it's just leftovers that I'm just stacking together. But
Mhm.
today I uploaded gourmet potatoes, and I teach you how to do that in like under
Ooh.
20 minutes. Some really good
Mm.
potatoes, some vegan bacon on the side, and guacamole. Like
Mm.
just stuff like that. So if y'all want to check that out, that's pretty cool. I only got 2 followers right now, but
I gotta follow you for sure. You got a
uh,
third one. Yeah.
there was one video I posted, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. It got 150 likes, which is I've never gotten that many before, and it got
Mhm.
like 800 views. So I was feeling
Mm.
myself just a little bit. I was like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm feeling that train a
Feeling
little
like
bit.
Tiff. Yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling that. I was feeling that like Tiffany Cooley. I was like, oh, okay, hey, like
Right.
so I'm trying to keep up that momentum and stuff. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's that.
Follow
What you want?
us. Oh, speaking like I said, speaking of TikTok, follow us on TikTok is at Seniority Show. We would love to see and laugh at some of your TikTok. So
Mhm.
we
Yes.
follow back. So follow us and we'll follow you. Definitely follow you back.
For sure.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Um,
Sounds good.
I think
I
any comments? No. No last minute comments.
Lisa said COVID time. So yep, that's just where we at right now.
It's
Um,
yeah.
I am
It's
gonna
still not
post
normal.
though. I'm gonna post a TikTok of the little boy on our Instagram.
Mhm.
Because
That's a good
I want
idea.
everyone to see that what we talked about.
Uh huh.
But yeah, feel free to again, you guys can follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube. We're on TikTok, like Tiff just said.
Mhm.
We just trying to pump out just content and stuff. And thank you
Mhm.
everyone for interacting in the chat, because I think that's what makes the show too. Just having the different input and the questions, the comments and stuff. The input
Mhm.
really does matter. So thank y'all for that.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes. Bye, you guys.
All right.
Are
So
we done?
yep. We'll see y'all
Mhm.
next week. So every Friday at 7 p.m. right here on our YouTube channel is when
Mhm.
we're live. So if y'all come in like 5 minutes early, the chat would be open and you can start just coming in, and we'll start 7ish. So
Yeah, I know I need to promo more. So.
If you're out there, you have techies, if you're techies and y'all have pointers for us,
Mhm.
please shoot us DMs because we're open to anything, any suggestions.
Yes.
yes, please.
Mhm.
Lisa says, "Have a great semester, y'all." Yes, thank you, and for
You
all of
too.
y'all as well. Like if
Yes,
y'all
talk to y'all next. We'll be a couple of days into our semester.
real quick before we wrap, do we want to talk about that thing that last Friday? Do we want to talk about that now, or should we wait until there's more
Um,
clarity?
let's do it next Friday.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll leave y'all
Mhm.
on the cliffhanger. Y'all won't know what we're talking about until next week. So,
Yeah. Something big coming up, y'all. Something big coming
yeah,
up. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh huh.
All
That's
right,
fun. Yeah. Uh-huh.
all right, sounds good. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Mhm.
And if y'all want to tweet at us or tag
I
us in
can't
some
dance.
stuff of what y'all doing or whatever, that's cool
Mhm.
too. We'll repost it and whatnot. Um, and that's
Mhm.
it. I'm just saying random stuff at this point. I'm getting tipsy. Like this fireball is hitting me a little bit.
As it should. As it
Right.
should.
Yeah.
Yes. All
Bye,
right. Well, see
y'all.
you guys. Bye. We're out of
Have a good
here.
one. Yep.
Bye.
Can y'all stay in the Zoom? I feel like I say that every week too.
Yeah. Uh huh. No problem.
Um,
Yeah.
and
Got you.
we're out of here, y'all. Uh,